All right, let's get into it. We do have a DeMar Hamlin update. If you don't know about what's going on with DeMar Hamlin, please just pick up your phone and look at anything. You will know what's going on. But we have a positive update when we've normally been getting, little pieces to indicate goodness, but now we have confirmed that there is goodness, guys. That update lately, well, that just came out is that he woke up, he was talking, he did ask who won the game, and the doctor said, "You won the game. You won the
I
game."
loved
And
that.
which is absolutely true, man. We are just so excited that we know what happened. Like, it's not even like a question of he was not breathing on the field. He stopped breathing again at the hospital. This is a situation where we didn't know, but we do have good news, guys. So how do you guys feel? Delilah, what's up? Tell me.
I'm so happy. I mean, he's only 24, which for me it's like super young. He's a bit,
Yes,
like he's
absolutely.
24 years old. His family was watching from the stands. I try to put myself in his parents' place, his mama, like how scary that must have been. Seeing that live and wanting, praying for your son and trying to get to him,
Absolutely.
So, and it was just so scary. So I'm so happy that he's recovering so quickly.
Yes.
And I want to say thanks to the medical personnel that reacted so quickly, that got out and that field so fast
Yeah.
and got his heart back to the right beat and gave him oxygen right away. Doctors are at the hospitals. That's basically what they were saying. He's alive, not just because he's 24, but because of the quick action of the trained medical staff on the sidelines, reacting so quickly and getting to him so fast and making sure that he got CPR, right? Got his heart back. And so thank you to them. Like, they're
Yeah.
heroes. Like,
Big
seriously,
time.
like, nice job to you guys. The doctors and other people at the hospital running, working around the clock. Like, prayers are important, but that's why these doctors are your answered prayers, right? They working around the clock, making sure this young man is alive, the nurses, everybody. So I think it's fantastic. I love that, the doctors told him, you won life. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that was just beautiful. So I'm so happy, and I can't wait to continue to watch his road to recovery, because
Absolutely.
everything is looking positive now.
It's just it's a good feeling. Ash, what's on your mind? Tell me about it.
I don't know about everybody else, but I know for the last since Monday, I've been sitting here just refreshing Twitter, like somebody give me something because
Yes.
what you've given me now is not enough. Like I
Yes.
need something to like make me feel,
100%.
I mean, not just make me feel better, but to let everyone know like he's gonna be okay. Because I mean,
100%.
you did. I mean, when it happened, it was like, did we just watch somebody die like on Monday Night Football? Like, is that what happened right now?
Absolutely.
So I'm super happy that something has finally come out that gives you like a little bit of like, oh, okay, we can breathe now. Because I feel like we've all just been, I'm happy for the Bills and the Bengals that they've gotten some type of word, so they feel like, okay, you know what, we can go back out there and we can do this. I know like Hamlin's dad was on like a Zoom call with them and things, trying to like lift them up and be like, he wants you guys to go back out there and play and do good. So
Yeah.
I think they needed that a lot to be able to kind of like take the next step to getting back out on the field, which I mean
Absolutely.
doesn't matter because his life is way more important. But I'm glad that they got good news so we can kind of keep it going now. So, and I'm really happy to hear when it immediately when it happened and then after and like thinking about it, and I'm like, I just want like, how long did his brain not have oxygen? Like, is he,
Yeah.
even if he does wake up, is he gonna wake up okay? Like, what kind of state is he gonna be in when he
Yeah.
does finally get waken up? So it's really nice to see or hear that all the neurological thing, all the synapses in his brain are firing the way they're supposed to. So that's super awesome.
Absolutely. Oh man, Kate, how do you feel?
Um, the minute it happened, I went into mom mode because I know that was someone's son, and I started bawling. I started just crying watching that game, going, "Please, dear God, let him be okay." That's all. I just repeated that a million times that night, going, "Please, dear God, let him be okay," because we know back there was a Detroit Lion player back in 1971 who wasn't okay and died on the field. Chuck Wright, during a Bears game, the same thing happened to him, and he didn't make it. So we know that life is precious. We know life is delicate. We know that people have a place, a time when God calls them home. And I was like, please, dear God, he's too young. He's 24. He's got a lot of football to play. He's even taken the place of an injured player. He wasn't supposed to be starting these games. This wasn't, but if this is your time, but I was like, please, God, don't let it be your time. I had a million emotions going on in my head that night. And all I got to say is, thankful to that assistant trainer that knew the right CPR that he needed. I mean, his image is all over Twitter right now as being the real hero of that game. And just my heart went out to T. Higgins as well in that moment, because you could see he's like, I didn't mean for this to happen. I didn't want this to happen. I think he started blaming himself in that moment, but it wasn't his fault. So I was like, God, please be with him, because he's got to understand this was an accident.
Traumatized.
So,
absolutely.
Like, I just went all over the board because I wanted everything to be okay. And, usually you get that thumbs up from the player as he's going on the ambulance, and you didn't get the thumbs up. So you knew it was serious. You knew things were not looking good at the time, but thankful to the staff at Cincinnati. And when I saw Stefan Diggs show up at the hospital that night, walking in to make sure his player was okay, I mean, my heart just sunk in how well those two teams coordinated that whole thing, and how Joe Burrow and the captains went to their locker room to check on them to make sure they were okay. I mean, just the humanity behind it all was the most beautiful thing, that they could care less that they were opponents that night, that they became family and looked out for each other was beautiful. So those are my thoughts. My brain went a million miles a minute that night, and all the things that I was thinking, but
I know.
The fact that, as a mom, and seeing them try to find his mom to get her on the ambulance, to make sure she was with her baby and everything, but in the end, all I got to say is God is good, because he's not finished with Damar Hamlin yet.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. All right. How do you feel? Nicole, come on, tell us.
Well, I was watching someone else's show when they were watching the game, that I was just like, whoa, what's happening? But this is kind of, I've never seen this really in sports before. So this was kind of eye-opening to me. Denny Killington is his name. So Denny Killington is the Bills' athletic trainer. So definitely shout out to him for doing that, but also to all of the other medical staff. I mean, I really thought it was great that the players themselves, not more so the higher ups in the NFL, but the players themselves, I think, has really shown a togetherness throughout. Doesn't matter which team you are on. So I just thought that was really good, and as well, it made me realize also too about other player injuries, and what more can the NFL do to support, and a lot of that I think is going to be brought up again and should be. So
100%.
You shouldn't stop just because you're an ex-NFL player, that you've always been a part of that organization. You always should be and always will be.
Come on, Nicole. I love it. I absolutely love it, man. We are just so happy that Damar Hamlin is good. I like all of you guys, it just was a shocker to the world. We've never seen this. So it just for all of us to think that we, like Ash said, could possibly have seen somebody die on the field. Imagine if you were actually on the field watching it, but we were watching it on TV. So we all were just, it was like Delilah said, just coming together, all of us, everybody that you can see on their timelines, everybody's just wishing them well wishes. And now we see that it's paying off. So we are continuing to lift positive energy to him and health and everything above, because we really want him to get better. Even if he doesn't play football a day in his life again, he has life. He is able to, wake up That's just that's the
Exactly.
ultimate thing. So right now we're happy. We're happy for what's happening right now, and we're hoping for better reports. So look forward to the next
Yes.
show because we may be talking about something more positive. So we can't wait.
Yes.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.